When 12-year-old Danny Martinez started working as a janitor at Apex Financial Tower, he thought he was just trying to survive. But what he found in a forgotten storage room would make him the youngest millionaire in history and help the FBI solve the biggest financial crime of the decade. The morning shift at Apex Financial Tower began at 5 a.m., when the city still slept under a blanket of darkness. Danny Martinez, small for his 12 years, pushed his janitor's cart through the gleaming marble lobby, his worn sneakers squeaking against the polished floor. Most kids his age were safe in warm beds, dreaming of video games and school crushes. Danny was mopping floors in a 40-story skyscraper, trying to earn enough money to keep his sick grandmother alive. 3 months earlier, Danny's world had collapsed. His parents died in a house fire, leaving him with his diabetic grandmother, Maria, who couldn't afford her insulin without his parents' insurance. Social services wanted to separate them, but Danny and his grandmother disappeared into Chicago's underground economy, where desperate children took any work they could find. Apex Financial was one of the city's most prestigious investment firms, managing billions for wealthy clients worldwide. The building itself was a monument to success, glass and steel reaching toward the clouds, filled with men in $1,000 suits making million-dollar decisions. To them, Danny was invisible, just another piece of cleaning equipment moving silently through their domain. Danny's supervisor, Carlos, was a kind man who asked no questions about Danny's age or documentation. "You show up, you work hard, I pay you cash," he'd said. "But you clean every floor, every office, every corner. These rich people notice everything." And Danny did notice everything, though not in the way Carlos meant. Working the night shift meant Danny had access to offices when everyone was gone. He'd learned to read the scattered papers, the open computer screens, the whispered phone conversations echoing through empty hallways. These wealthy people weren't as careful as they thought. It was on a Tuesday night in November when Danny's life changed forever. He was cleaning the 35th floor, where Apex's most exclusive clients held their private offices. As he emptied trash cans and wiped down conference tables, Danny noticed something odd. One office, marked Private R. Goldstein, had been emptied quickly. Boxes sat half-packed, papers scattered everywhere, as if someone had left in a hurry. Danny knew he shouldn't investigate, but curiosity overcame caution. The office door was unlocked, unusual for this floor. Inside, he found chaos. Filing cabinets pulled open, computers still running, documents scattered across expensive carpeting. One computer screen caught his attention. An email program was still open, displaying a conversation that made Danny's blood run cold. "Urgent. FBI investigation imminent. Delete all transaction records. Move money to offshore accounts immediately. Liquidate everything by Friday." Danny didn't understand all the financial terms, but he recognized panic when he saw it. Someone was running scared, and they were destroying evidence. That's when he noticed the storage room. Hidden behind a false wall panel, a small room contained something that defied belief. Stacks of documents reached from floor to ceiling. Computer drives filled dozens of boxes. Most shocking of all, pallets of cash. More money than Danny had ever imagined existed. Danny's hands trembled as he examined the documents. Even with his limited education, he could understand the basics. These papers detailed a massive Ponzi scheme that had stolen billions from investors worldwide. The operation had been running for over 15 years, using sophisticated computer programs to create fake investment returns while stealing clients' money. Bank records showed the scheme's true scope: $47 billion stolen from pension funds, retirement accounts, and savings of ordinary people who trusted Apex Financial with their life savings. The masterminds hadn't just stolen money, They destroyed countless lives, families who would never recover from their losses. But what made Danny's discovery revolutionary was what the documents revealed about the FBI investigation. The federal agents were close, but they were looking in the wrong places. The real evidence, the proof that could convict the criminals and recover stolen funds, was hidden in this secret room. Danny realized he held the key to the biggest financial crime case in American history. His first instinct was fear. These weren't ordinary criminals. They were billionaires with connections to judges, politicians, and law enforcement. If they discovered Danny knew their secrets, a 12-year-old janitor wouldn't be hard to silence. But then, Danny thought about his grandmother, dying slowly because they couldn't afford medicine.
He thought about all the other families destroyed by these thieves. He thought about the workers at Apex who had no idea their bosses were criminals. Danny made a decision that would change everything. Using his phone, he began photographing documents. Hours passed as he methodically captured evidence: bank records, email conversations, computer files, even serial numbers on the cash bundles. His phone's memory filled, so he used the office computers to upload everything to a secure cloud account. By dawn, Danny had documented the entire conspiracy. The next challenge was reaching the FBI without getting himself killed. Danny knew the criminals had connections throughout Chicago's power structure. He couldn't trust local police or even federal agents in the city. Instead, he researched online and found Special Agent Sarah Chen in the FBI's Washington, D.C. headquarters. Agent Chen specialized in financial crimes and had a reputation for integrity that even criminal organizations respected. Danny's email to Agent Chen was simple: "I'm 12 years old. I work as a janitor at Apex Financial Tower. I found evidence of a $47 billion theft. The criminals are destroying evidence and planning to escape. If you want proof, meet me at the Lincoln Park Zoo tomorrow at noon. I'll be wearing a red baseball cap." Agent Chen later admitted she almost deleted the email as a prank, but something about its simplicity made her investigate further. When she researched Apex Financial, she discovered her FBI unit had been circling the company for months without breakthrough evidence. The meeting at Lincoln Park Zoo was straight from a spy movie. Danny, nervous but determined, handed Agent Chen a thumb drive containing enough evidence to arrest half of Chicago's financial elite. Agent Chen, a 20-year FBI veteran, couldn't believe a child had uncovered what her entire team had missed. "How did you know what to look for?" she asked. "When you're invisible, people don't hide things from you," Danny replied. "They just forget you exist." Within 48 hours, FBI teams raided Apex Financial Tower. They arrested 17 executives, froze $23 billion in offshore accounts, and recovered evidence of the largest Ponzi scheme in world history. The operation, dubbed Operation Golden Tower, became the FBI's most successful financial investigation ever. But Danny's real reward came from an unexpected source. Federal law includes provisions for whistleblower rewards in financial crime cases. When someone provides evidence that helps recover stolen funds, they're entitled to a percentage of the recovery. In Danny's case, his evidence led to recovering $31 billion for victims. His whistleblower reward, $1.2 billion. Overnight, Danny Martinez became the youngest billionaire in world history. The media explosion was immediate. Janitor kid becomes billionaire. 12-year-old solves biggest financial crime ever. From mop to millions, the ultimate American dream. But Danny's first purchase wasn't a mansion or sports car. It was insulin for his grandmother. His second purchase was hiring the best lawyers in America to ensure other whistleblowers would receive similar protections. Danny had learned that courage meant nothing without legal safeguards. His third purchase was establishing the Martinez Foundation. dedicated to helping families destroyed by financial crimes. The foundation provided emergency assistance to elderly people who couldn't afford medicine, children whose college funds had been stolen, and workers whose pension funds had disappeared. Danny kept enough money to ensure he and his grandmother would never worry about medical bills or housing again. The rest went toward helping others and funding FBI financial crime investigations. Special Agent Chen became Danny's mentor, teaching him about financial markets and criminal investigation techniques. She helped him understand that his discovery wasn't just luck, it was the result of seeing patterns that educated adults had missed. Sometimes it takes an outsider perspective to solve complex problems, Agent Chen explained. You weren't looking for a sophisticated financial scheme. You were just looking for truth. 6 months later, Danny testified before Congress about financial crime prevention. Senators and representatives listened respectfully as a 13-year-old explained how simple observations had uncovered billions in theft. The criminals thought they were invisible to law enforcement, Danny told Congress. But they forgot about the people who are truly invisible: the janitors, security guards, maintenance workers who see everything but get ignored. Congress passed the Martinez Whistleblower Protection Act, providing enhanced rewards and safety measures for people who report financial crimes. Today, Danny still lives modestly with his grandmother in Chicago,